Well, hello there again, people. As I told you before, I was leaving the last show. We got on the last show just so I could leave up the beginning of it because it was pretty decent, and I thought I'd like to share that. But I did want to again come into this room and offer you the ability to come over to the Zoom room. And what the hell happened here? No, you guys can come to the Zoom room and come play around with us. You guys come to the Zoomies. The Zoom. I'll tell you the Zoom room. As soon as a couple people get in here, I'll tell you the room number is. And there is a pass key today because I screwed up. I screwed up. I thought the settings were for every time that I came into the room, it would leave it so there was no passcode needed. But today that didn't happen. So you have extra numbers to press. And I'll tell you what that is as soon as some people show up. Or if you, the singular person, whoever you might be, say, "What up, Zen?" I'll give you the pass key and the room number, and you can come play with us. I'll be reading probably from this book, and we'll be playing select musical things. Well, we have a bunch of different subjects today that I think I'd like to cover. So come join. But I'm going to pause. I'm going to mute this just for a second because I can't have this song on that's on right now. Hey guys in YouTube, I'll read this and then you guys can come to this room. Hey guys, in this room, give me a page number and I'll read out of this book, The Alphabet versus the Goddess, and then I'll get into some Don Tolman book if you guys want some edumacation today, and then we'll discuss whatever's in this book. Maybe we'll find a couple good names in here.
Page 2020.
2020. I do not have 2020 pages. I have a 444.
2020. Just 2020.
Just 20. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is chapter 3 of The Alphabet versus the Goddess, the conflict between word and image, and the chapter is entitled Right Brain, Left Brain. So start right at chapter 3, made it easy. Hunters, gatherers, image, word, and right brain, left brain. So he's walking right into this. Here. When people find it necessary to express in words an inner experience, such as a dream, an emotion, or a complex feeling state, they resort to special forms of speech called metaphor. That is the right brain's unique contribution to the left brain's language capability. The word metaphor combines two Greek words, meta, which means over and above, and therin, to bear or across. To bear across. Not to bear a cross, but to bear across. Metaphors allow one to leap across a chasm from one thought to the next. Metaphors have multiple levels of meaning that are perceived simultaneously. They supply a plasticity to language without which communication would often be less interesting, sometimes difficult, and occasionally impossible. The objective word can be described, measured, and cataloged with remarkable precision. But to communicate an emotion or feeling state, we employ metaphors. To tell another that one's heart is soaring like an eagle or as cold as ice, reveals the synergy between the right brain concrete image and the left brain abstract word. Metaphors beget poetry and myth and are essential to the parables of religion and the wisdom of folk tales. The right brain also is the right brain is also distinguished by its ability to cognate images. It can simultaneously integrate the component parts in the field of vision, synthesizing incongruous elements all at once. The human face is the most compound image the right brain must decipher. Fluctuating facial expressions and the infinite variety of human faces add to the complexity of the task, as does the possibility that the person behind the face is engaging in an act of deception. The right brain takes all of these factors into account and usually turns in a virtuoso performance instantly. One demonstration of this right brain skill is the ease with which people can recognize the faces of others. An old friend's countenance may have been altered dramatically by wrinkles and baldness, yet we are able to still pick out that childhood pal in a crowd decades after we last saw him. But some unfortunate individuals, having suffered damage to their right hemisphere, cannot even recognize their own family or friends. A few are even unable to recognize their own face in a mirror. The right brain does not speak, yet it actively participates in the comprehension of the spoken word. By listening carefully to the forms of speech, while the left brain is deciphering speech's content, the right hemisphere is expert at ferreting out hidden messages by interpreting inflection and nuance. It is aware of a speaker's posture, facial expression, and gesture. Just below conscious awareness, it registers pupil size and hand tremors. The skill is not particularly useful when the information being transmitted is factual, such as legal, scientific, economic, and academic topics, but when the conversation is personal, facial, gestalts, and vocal inflection can give the listener substantial insight into what really is going on, and sometimes even more than whatever words are being said. Since it's virtually impossible to describe how the right side deciphers nonverbal language, most people refer to this skill as intuition. And there you go. Hey, look at that. Thank you, Parsival. You're magic with this. There's the page right there, page 20 of the Alphabet versus the Goddess. So in the future, you know what I can do? I'll tell you ahead of time, right? And that way people have it on the screen. That's awesome of you, Parsival. Fuck yeah. And so as we were actually talking about this particular subject last night, at least me and Glitter Kid were. And we were talking about robots and how robots would never be able to, there's too many facial like movements in the face and too much nuance in it that you can tell certainly that what a robot is and what's a human. It's close to, we're at a place where it's pretty close, but you can certainly tell the difference because it's something that's it's like quality. You can't really point to what it is that makes it not human, but you can tell. Yeah. Are you guys here? Can you hear me? Tell me I just said all this and nobody can hear me. Oh, okay, you can hear me. Good. Okay. And you guys over here? Okay, cool. Hey, YouTube crowd, if you want to, you can come join us if you'd like to.
A lot of people say that it's uncomfortable silence, but in Finland we call it comfortable silence.
Oh, I don't mind it. I was just, in this sense, I just thought maybe you guys, maybe it was muted or something.
I don't know. It's comfortable.
I do. I like it too. It's only uncomfortable if you're, I mean, people know uncomfortable silence. There is sometimes, it's like chunky.
Sure.
It's like that.
But in
thick.
Finland, it's like a sign of true friendship when you can actually be silent with someone. You don't actually need.
Well, then maybe if we're such good friends, you would shut the fuck up and we can be silent.
Well, I don't think we can be friends.
Ah, damn it. Well,
we can't be friends through the internet. We would have to meet face to face.
Yeah.
It can't go beyond that.
And
what we have right now.
Yeah, and since I'm made of red mercury, I'm not sure that you'd be able to see me because if I were to put a mirror here, I could. If I were to stand over there and put a mirror here, you wouldn't be able to see me. I would just blend in like these alpacas.
Red mercury, though, that's like the weirdest fucking material.
I know. This is we'll do later today or tomorrow. I'll probably take a break somewhere in here. It's depending on who shows up, but I'll probably take a break somewhere in here and take a couple hours and do a little red mercury research and I got this book that Parsival gave me, and I'll dig into that. Jay Marley, are you gonna come over here? Are you making silky shiny hair? Did you go and start hustling today or what? What's your thing? Are you just loafing around playing with your girly tits? Hmm. Now, am I able to? Let's do this. Hmm. Oh, all right. Let's see. What's up, OC and Luke? Uh-huh. Yeah, thank you, Jay, for putting that in there. Jay's always in the background. I think he's probably lathering himself up. Probably in a bubble bath. Hey, well, hey, Ocean, it doesn't matter if you don't have a camera, my guy. You're a dude, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. Okay, my chick, my whatever. I don't know what you are. You can still get onto Zoom. You don't need to have a camera. I don't need to see your face. Like right now, Psy's in the background with this camera off. So is Glitter Kid and Galaxy, and it's just basically me and Parcel on camera. Because other people are like working or whatever. So it's the same thing as this. You could turn your mic off. You could turn your, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to have a camera. Yeah. Yeah. It's the same thing. It just makes it easier because I can look over here and then like so. And you can, if you got the screen there, you can look at like Parcel will put up the page that I was reading, so you could actually read the page if you wanted to, and then we'll move on from there and we can share other things like music and pictures and all sorts of stuff, which is not possible here on the YouTube. Cool. We've got a new contestant. Come on down. You're the next contestant on Parcel is a smug motherfucker.
It's possible it just has Star Trek on the background, like playing. Doesn't even watch it.
Yeah, what is
That?
yeah, what is on in the background, Parcel? In your TV.
That's Star Trek.
Star Trek. Okay. Oh yeah, because that's right. You love
Star
Trek. Yeah.
No, I don't love Trek.
No, not
but
you.
I've
No,
seen the
not you.
movie.
Parcel does.
The Next Generation, yeah, it's amazing. You've seen it?
Why is it
I've
playing
not.
on the background though? Why aren't you watching? Why is it just there?
I mean, I can see it in my screen, because
Yeah.
I can see it.
Hey, Parsival, do you have the ability to make your background see? So I got this going on in my background, right? Do you have the ability to like run Star Trek in your background, like as a screen? You know what I'm saying?
I'll check it out. I'll try.
Because I know you can definitely put on loops. I just haven't figured out, like, you know how when Junie's in here, she puts that loop on behind her. I just haven't figured out how to get that working on my shit yet. I mean, I got pictures obviously, but
The hell are you
I'll check
smoking?
it out
Are you
later.
smoking crack?
is he smoking crack? I don't think Parson was a crack smoker. He's too classy for crack. He looks down on people that smoke crack.
What is crack?
Crack is
I don't even know.
crack is like basically a lesser form of cocaine that is smoked. So it's cheaper and it's
No, never done that.
yeah. I don't think crack is for crackheads. I don't think. You know what's funny is I do know a couple people that do occasionally, and they're reasonable human beings, and they're not crackheads. It's really weird. I know crackheads that run through the streets, and they're very obvious. They're out of their fucking minds. But then I know musicians that do all sorts of different drugs at all different times, and they're not addicted to any of them. It's really weird. Even the ones that you would say no, you should never touch those. You know. What you say?
Probably like cocaine.
Well, yeah, cocaine is just prohibitively expensive. You know.
I guess.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying it is like consider like okay, if you want to smoke something, you get a bag of weed. You could get high all day, your own kind of high, or for probably a couple days. You know what I mean? For $50, $50 in cocaine, you're not even finishing a night out. You know, huh?
I used to grow some drugs in my house and I sold it. I didn't smoke myself, but I just sold it.
Uh huh.
It's $50. That's a lot for a G.
$50 for an eighth. Yeah, that's about the standard gram, right? $50 for an eighth. Yeah, eighth of an ounce.
In Finland, we just call it a G, like 1 gram.
Okay, so one gram would probably be $20.
Yeah, 20.
20 for a gram.
20 is the standard.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because you got to pay a little extra if you're only getting a gram. It should be $15. You know.
Yeah, it should. Like you would sell to your friends with a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit of
15 and 15 and 40. Cause you're just making a couple bucks on them, you know. Everybody else, there's a service
No,
charge.
it's tobacco.
just tobacco.
Poor Parcel. What's up, Divine Hazel?
It's really profitable to just grow your own weed.
Yeah, it's really profitable to sell crack, cocaine, and heroin too. But
Sure.
yeah.
I didn't mind it, but those days are over.
Yeah, man. Did you ever go to like are there like raves and parties and like you got rave like parties like that up there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But it's usually at somebody's place. It's not like a designed spot. It's like at someone's place. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because back when that became a thing in the States, it was always underground parties. You'd have to go to a warehouse, like some random warehouse.
Exactly.
And
That's still in Finland.
Well, that's funny because then it turned into, okay, it's pretty legal. You could just get permits, and they're like, oh, because the government's just like, all right, well, we can rent these buildings out and tax people, and employ some police officers just to make sure everything's cool, and like employ medical staff. So if anybody's fucking gets OD'd or whatever, like it's all
now in my city, you want to know the truth? If I would call the cops, they would not show up.
Oh, that's the same in America right now. Oh, they wouldn't show up.
They would have to come from Turku. Since I'm in Salo, so it's two different cities. We don't have a police station here, so it's very it's in design spots, these police stations, and they won't come.
Yeah.
If it's something small. So if it's about drugs, they don't give a fuck. They won't come. They won't come.
Yeah, here now though, the rave thing, like it went from it was legal and now it's because of the CV bullshit. It's back to it's pretty much like nothing's open. So if you want to throw a party, it's got to be kind of on the side, on the low. So. I don't know that I don't know of any of these things happening. It's not in New Orleans because this isn't that kind of city. But I've heard about it in New York and shit.
Policing is happening through your neighbors and strangers.
Yeah.
Policing. The police, the actual police, they will never show up.
No, it's all Orwellian at this point, which is hysterical. But yeah.
It is kind of funny, but
it's all that they made everybody a judge of everyone else, like judgment, and so everybody lives in shame, and people just on their own feel shamed and judged, and then nobody wants to. Everybody is so politically correct, and then they don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. They don't want to get in trouble. They just like walk the fucking tightrope, walk on eggshells for other people.
For a fact that if you just sit one of these people down, you just sit them down and just talk to them, there's just you can see their individual self.
Yeah. What is he saying, Men in Black? Remember that scene? He says when they're sitting there on the bench and he's talking to Will Smith and he goes, yeah, Will, what's he call it? We call it Agent J, or the J and K. Yeah. He goes, individuals, people are reasonable, they're smart, but when you get a group of people, they're dumb as fuck. Like,
yeah.
So people just start, judging this, but individually, people are good people. They're good people. But en masse, they're crowd followers. So even if the crowd's doing something wrong, they'll still do it.
Yeah. So far, I haven't seen any person that's actually bad. That was one would call evil or whatever. I haven't seen one.
Yeah,
I haven't seen one.
I haven't. There's only people that suggest silly things, and then people that go along with it and go, oh, I got caught up in they get caught up in the tidal wave or the current of current events, current times, the current of the flow of whatever's going on. They get caught up in the current. Everybody else was. Yeah. Everybody was raging
I was,
against the
I was
machine.
I was drinking with the Hells Angels in Finland. Like they have a Hells Angels sect on Finland. In
Uh-huh.
Finland. And I was drinking with these dudes, and they were totally comfortable about telling their stories of murder, like how they killed people.
Uh-huh.
They're totally comfortable with saying that sort of stuff, and I was just drinking with them. Yeah. Just nodding, like kind of like nodding my head, like, oh, okay. But they're decent people. I'd hang out with them rather than I had to hang out with these monkeys. Like,
I love it. I love it. You call people monkeys. Yeah, and here it's some places they call them sheep. Some people you call them monkeys there. That's fucking funny. I don't know.
I call them monkeys.
Them-
Sheep are intelligent. Monkeys are just.
uh, speaking of my alpacas, I'm gonna try to get a new screen here to see what I can find on here. I want something besides alpacas. Let me see what I can find. I would really like to play with one of my downloads here. P4. Yeah, buddy. So, anybody got a song for the Intermen here? So we can get a little tunage on the
You
back?
want some evil themes?
What do you got? What do you got in somewhere between that and like something more? Do you like a Spanish guitar?
Spanish guitar? Okay. Well, my mind jumps right into Estos Donne, if you want to.
Oh yeah, sure.
Some Estos Donne and that.
Yeah, we were listening to that the other day. I'm definitely. I'll put that on. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Percival, can you put that on? Because I'm looking for something. You put Estee Stone? Estee Tone? Estetonne? Estes, that's right. Percival, you can do that so I can continue on trying to find another picture for my background. And you guys, feel free to come through. Yeah. Yeah, come do it. Come do it. You just have to ask to get in the room. You got the numbers. Yeah. Did that get played yet? right. So I gotta pause this, guys, because I don't want to get a copyright shit on this. So come join, bitches. Hey, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read a little more in a second. I was trying to find.
Hey Zen, did you notice like he always have that incense stick
Yeah,
at the end
man.
of his guitar? Yeah,
Yep.
always.
Yep. I see that, man. He
That
he
guy's
is
a
he is
wizard.
seriously. He's definitely some sort of magician. Let me get my thing clicked on here. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get my. Oh, look at that. That's hold on. Oh, hey. So retarded. I was trying to figure out how to get a video behind me, and I still can't figure it out. So I guess I'm gonna have to wait till Junie comes in here because I can't figure it out. I can add pictures, but I can't get videos in there. Doesn't give me an opportunity.
Is it
Opportunity.
what you're is it what your own hands down?
Oh yeah, I just pushed it to the side, so now my alpaca looks better, huh?
Alright.
Got full on alpaca game going on. And we'll get some reading in a second. I'm gonna take a piss. You guys can say hello, and I'll be back with a snack, and we'll do some reading out of Don Tolman's book, I think, or maybe some more out of the Alphabet and the Goddess book. Let me just adjust something here, and then I'll be back. I'll be back. Who is this? Pantless Priest? Uh-oh, who's the fuck is this gonna be? Who the hell is this gonna be? Pantless Priest.
Hey, Festival.
What's up, pants?
Yeah, he's what's up, Pantless?
Good.
Yeah, hey Con.
What's up, Con?
Yeah, Parzival is too good to say hello to. He just see how smug and snotty and snooty he is. He can't even hit one button to say hi, Con. What a difficult task.
Dude.
Parzival seems like the kind of dude when he's
Ahead.
driving, whenever he changes lanes, he doesn't use a signal because he doesn't think he needs to.
He's a duty person. He's a duty
Everybody should just anticipate what he's gonna do.
He does, yeah, because he's the kind of person who will put his signal on to go right and take a left. Uh-huh, on purpose. Yeah.
He's shaking his head. That's you, Parzival. That's you.
That's so good.
Hey, Zen, you had a huge room
No.
the other night.
Yeah, man. There's a bunch of people in here, man. We had almost 20 at one point,
Yeah.
and that was I mean, at that point it kind of got clusterfucky. I think 16 people might be the limit if we're all going to be interacting. 16 is wow, like 12, 13 people is a good number. 16 is like right when it starts to get, and then after that it was just like, who's fucking talking? Everything is a. At that point, I can do like classes where it's like everybody shut up and I'll do a class for up to I could do up to probably 50, but
You would have to clarify if you're making a class.
oh,
or
no,
just
because certainly
hanging
here,
out.
yeah, because the difference would be everyone except for a few of you everyone else will be paying to come in, so they're not going to want to interrupt, and it'll be very, and I also have a setting on here where I can make sure that no one, you have to raise your hand and I have to unmute you, so everyone's muted until I unmute them. Yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah. Adjust for low light. Let's see here. Oop. Oh, there we go. That's good. Okay.
A lot of these guys are like total pussies. They don't even want to talk.
Yeah, I don't know.
They have
no.
nothing to say. They have
So-
nothing to say. It's
No.
fucking
Terry's still working. I'm not sure, but I think Pantless Priest doesn't have a mic or a. I think that's who it is. I don't think they have a mic or.
Untrue. You do have a mic. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, there's Terry.
You do have a mic.
Terry, tell Glitter to fucking suck a dirty sock
No,
filled
I'm
with semen.
listening. I'm
Yeah.
listening, but I am working.
Yeah, he's working. So yeah,
That was my lunch break.
yeah. Tell him to shove a fucking crusty cum sock up his ass. Yeah.
Like you said earlier, if I needed
Sorry,
to
my butthole is exit only.
Yeah.
My butthole is exit only.
Yeah, his butthole is exit only. Unless it's MDMA, then he can get it up there. I'll be back in a second, y'all.
I can do that in other ways.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, Zoom was a lot of fun last night, man. Yeah,
Parzival is a dickhead.
Ah.
Brown is awesome. and Zen is awesome. Khan is cool.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So Sai is either way. Sai, he kind of leans towards being almost as much of a smug dickhead as Parzival is, but He makes at least he makes an effort. At least Sai likes animals, which is the difference.
I like animals.
I think he made it. That was like a joke.
No, he was joking. He was joking.
It's
He
not
actually
possible.
has cats. He owns cats. Don't you, Parcel? No. Oh, he does hate cats.
No.
Everyone should hate cats. Cats are pieces of shit.
Possible, you're a
I'll be back.
shithead.
The cats won't save you from the well, you know. They won't save Timmy.
What are
from
you
the
talking
well.
about? Save you from the world?
The
Nothing
cat-
will save you from the world, dog. You're all
Not the
pup.
world, the well, you know. When Timmy fell down the well, it wasn't a cat that saved him, you know. I'm saying.
Well, that dog. When you go through the threshold, there is nothing else other than yourself, bro. Like this very hard to say that this thing saved you or this thing. When you go through the threshold, it's just you, bro.
You just told a story no one ever heard.
Uh, This is a strange thing to say. Cat didn't save you. Like what? Are you fucking
Yeah,
talking
man.
about, bro?
I'm talking about Lassie, man. Talking about Lassie.
Lassie, I remember Lassie. Lassie was a hero dog.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Saved
Laika.
from the well.
Uh,
Guys want to listen to something?
What's everyone's doing today? What are you doing, Somatics?
Am I doing? I'm reading.
You're
I'm
reading?
reading.
What are you reading?
I'm reading Tantra shit.
Name of the book, please.
It's tantramag.com.
It's a
It's
website.
interesting. I think it's Kali. It's right there.
you could send the link
Let me
on
see.
the chat.
Hey, when you guys go into one of Zena's old, like, you know, one of the things he's posted, does the chat come up for you? Like, not, does the chat come up, like, I know it comes up when you're live, like now, when we're all live, but
Notification, yeah. It does pop up. What are you talking about? Check.
first of all, like, when you, like I went in last night and I was watching some of Zena's stuff that he put online, and there was no check coming up. Is that normal? Like, it's not like, oh, here's the question clearer. Does the chat only come up when you're live?
What the fuck?
He probably disabled it.
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Oh, right.
Well, no, when it goes live, it should
It was there
it
when you're
should
live,
give you a
then.
check. Yeah, if you just subscribe, it should give you a check.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like at times, I'll come in because I'm in New Zealand, like it's almost 8 o'clock here. Well, it's 5 past 8
Hello
here in
again.
New Zealand. And sometimes I'll go in.
Anybody want to join? The passcode and things are at the.
I can't read the chat,
Are
but
they? Jay Marley put them up there. If anybody wants to come over
and
here,
they're going to come across to the room. These are the numbers right at the very end. So then it's like, boom.
we're gonna
you jump into the
get
chat
this
after-
thing rolling
after the
again in a
post has already
second. I'll be
been,
doing some
disabled,
reading, and
or the live
there's
chat's been disabled. But yeah.
there's a good 8 of us up in here right now, and some of people are working, but they'll be off work soon enough, and we will get to shoot the shit, have a couple beers, and talk about whatever. So, hey, I'm gonna dig into this book in a couple minutes. You know what? I'll read the book until I feel like my My broccoli and carrots are done cooking. And I think I'll read out of the Don Tolman book right now. We'll read out of this Pharmacist Desk Reference. Parsable, if you want to put it up, if you can, because you want to put a page up. I'll let you pick the page if you want to. Whatever you say goes.
No, no, man. I don't know what you've read from there, so you.
Oh shit, man. I mean, let me see. So many options. Let's see here. Maybe the Book of Gaia. Let me see. Huh.
I'm just taking my kids to school, so I'll come and check in with you guys probably in about half an hour or something.
Wicked, man. Yeah, that sounds good, man. Peace, Parcel.
All right, guys.
Or whatever your name is.
Have a good day,
come
man,
on.
if you don't come back.
We should be here.
Cool.
Okay.
Ciao.
We'll read out of Book of Gaia. It's just page 480. If you want to put that up. Book of Gaia.
Gaia.
Gaia? Yeah, well I say Gaia because she's pretty gay.
Well, now there's been.
Where's Jay? Where's Jay for the gay jokes when you need him?
Like Enrico Morricone, you could say it like Morricone or Morricone.
Oh, there we go. There's the page. Yes, that is correctamundo. Look at these. Hey guys, if you come over here, the book is on the screen. You can look at it. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that? Okay. Let me take a little sip of my scissor.
FDR, what does that stand for? Pharmacist Desk Reference, Volume 1. Okay.
There you go. All right. This is the book of Gaia. For your imagination. From an excerpt from a book, Gaia, Air, Fire, Earth, Water. A few there are that find it. David could hardly believe it. 15 days straight on water. He knew that he could easily handle 19 days more. He loved the feeling. His whole system was energized and full of power and electricity. It was hard to explain. As he was celebrating his joy for the day, his vision clouded over, and the scene of nature before him became a different setting, one of a man standing in front of a massive, ancient-looking structure. Peace be with you, my friend. I am Nebuchadnezzar, and in my day I was the king of all of Babylon. I come to you in this hour to reveal to you things of utmost importance. Very few, even amongst the most learned and highly esteemed of your day, know of these things. And of those who do know, only in part do they know. But unto you ye are to be given a fullness. For in this hour upon the earth are men and women to overcome death and every affliction, and to find the pleasure of life in great abundance, even unto an endless condition. These things I give unto you may not seem delicious to you to start, but as you practice these things, you will see that they are exceedingly rich and rewarding, that they are the keys to transforming your temporary life into an extended condition of longevity. Suppose for one reason or another you are deprived of food for days and are even too feeble to move. You may be erudite, you may be wealthy, but none of these things you know, and none of these things you own can equal the fruit that you put into your mouth at that moment. One bite and you revive. One sacramental offering is all that is needed to make the forces and mechanisms of your entire system start waking. There are certain elements in food that restore health, strength, and vigor more effectively than any thought, emotion, or willpower ever could. But people are blinded to this and sit in darkness of ignorant gluttony, wherein they feast on the shell and miss the most precious delicacies the offering has to confer. Foods hold little importance to many in this age, except as a means to satisfy instinctual need. Most do not believe that food has any effect at all on them emotionally or intellectually, yet your food is what makes it possible for you to do everything you do, to talk, to feel, and even to think. True seers and seeresses have always known the importance of food. They were given long time ago the understanding that food is conceived and prepared in the divine laboratories of our mother, the earth, and is both bestowed with specific vibrations of wisdom and intelligence that reflect in spectral colors of the rainbow. Living foods are designed to fulfill the measure of their creation as offerings for mankind. Food contains the magic elements that make it possible for men and women and children to receive revelations, as the hidden qualities of the food are released by this cold process of alchemic workings in the terrestrial level of the kingdom of God's temple. They also know that the body had to be in high level of health before it could benefit from the ultimate purpose of the food, which purpose is to enlighten the partaker thereof. Now, although it is food that is the origin point of many wars and revolutions, it cannot be said that the world considers it of prime importance. Even in the wars and struggles of personal relationships and in all regions and brotherhoods, food is the answer, but it is rejected. It is the stone discarded continually by the builders of society and nations. Could it be because the food is matter, and people, religions, nations, and worship spirit also hate, despise, and degrade matter? They are ignorant to the truth, and the matter is the highest expression of truth, spirit, intelligence, that without matter there is no consciousness. Food should be of great interest to anyone interested in exploring the nature of consciousness. Matter is the food of consciousness. It allows for the conscious expression of joy. Pure matter creates ecstasy. Hence, pure food is the source of ecstatic joy and is eventual material expression in the kingdom of good, one's temple of matter, one's living stone. Joy is the innate need and requirement of every material living thing. From the seed particles of intelligence that exist in a state of equilibrium equal to a state of deep sleep, there is a stirring and a brooding of subconscious energy that creates the movements necessary for the beginnings of material evolution. This movement, for eons of time, has been called or described as light. This light exists prior to and independent of the material manifestation. This is the light of Christ, or the light of Logos, the vibratory pulse of the name or word that is described as the sign or the seed particle of nature. This light seeks to build a temple of matter, to express itself fully to the measure of its own creation. In this, the created, is the creator. This is the first cell of creation. It is a conglomerate of consciousness or identity in connection to matter. These identities are symbolized and comprehended as the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 tribes of Israel, and the months of the year, and the 12 cranial nerves or paths of awareness. And I'll stop there for now and just remind people that even Alan Watts was talking about we don't live in a materialistic society for this one very true reason, because people do not at all in any way respect material. If we lived in a materialist society, we wouldn't make products that were throwaway. We make music that is recyclable. We make shoes that we have to get a new pair every year. Nobody fixes anything. We buy IKEA furniture that breaks in a week. This is society. And so we don't live in a materialist society. We should. Everybody's like, oh, you're a materialist. All you care about is... No, well, you have a body and you don't even care for that. You don't care for your body, you don't care for your house, you don't care for your temple, and you don't care for the things that you own. So, those things that you don't care about that you think you own end up owning you. Because then you got to go throw those things out and buy something new. Everything is just... There's no heritage. There's no heritage seeds. They're getting rid of seeds even. Nobody cares about their seed. Nobody cares about the next thing. Nobody cares about, like, hey, if you're going to build a table, why would you build a table that wasn't going to last you until the end of your life and you could give it to your children? Why? Why would you buy a table that's going to fall apart, that's made out of whatever kind of garbage that they're using these days? You know? But that's where we live. We don't live in a materialistic society. Not at all. We'd have respect for material if you knew. The Shatman. What's up, Gary? What's up, Gary Baxter? You are obviously welcome to join this room. I will tell... carry a ruler. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Who said that? Anybody know who said speak softly and carry a big stick? If you want to get in here, here's the room number, Gary, and anybody else, if somebody wants to write this down because it's at the beginning. There is a password today, and the meeting ID is 869-1301-7135, and the passcode is 2146 888 or 214-678. Again, the meeting ID is 869-1301-7135. And the Micro Machine guy will say 214-678. 214-678. Yeah.
That book right there, what you just read, that's dangerous as fuck.
Uh-huh. We're going to continue on with that. I got to go grab my my carrots. Teddy Roosevelt, yes, he did. Teddy Roosevelt was the answer to that question, and anybody that is welcome, anybody that could, Gary, if you want to come to the Zoom room, it's fun. There's Parsifal's here, Sai is here, Glitter Kid is here. I don't know who Galaxy A20, because a lot of people come here with Galaxy phones. A Pantless Priest, I'm not sure who that is. I'm maybe I know who it is. And who else? Who dipped? Oh, the A20 dipped. Okay. And Terry Brown is here as well. Thank you, Parsifal. Okay, I'm gonna go check on my snacks, and I'll be back, and I'll read more out of this chapter. And the link should be right above you. The meeting ID is right there. You got that, Parsifal? Or Parsifal put that there for you. You see the meeting ID right above you, Gary? Yeah. Feel free. Come join. If I don't let you in right away, it's because I'm in my kitchen, and I'll be right back. Okay. All right. I'm back here. Not back for good, but okay. So whoever's in here, you have to excuse me for a second because I'm excusing me. Excuse. I'll be right back. If this shuts off, don't worry. It's gonna come right back on. I have to answer a text. Be right back. Hopefully it stays on, but we'll see. And there we are, back in the house. Back in the area codes. Welcome. Right now, we have me and Parsifal and Glitter and Pantless Priest. I'm still curious as to who that is. I think it might be Fire Drake, although I think he might be napping at this point, because he was up late. I know that. I don't know. I guess it's 2, 3. No, it's 3:30. Okay. Maybe it is. Let's see who's Xenon. Is that perhaps Gary Baxter? I don't know. I don't know who Xenon would be. I don't think Gary would call himself Xenon. We'll find out shortly, won't we? Won't we, Xenon?
Pantless, just say something.
Well, they got it'll say beneath that their mic is plugging in. I don't think their mic is on yet. At the beginning, I don't know, Xenon, if you can hear, but you might have to jump out the room and come back in if you want to speak, because you got to
type something then.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you can type something.
Then type it.
Yeah, you can type in the chat, or you have to jump out the room and then click the bottom. I think it's the bottom left-hand corner. Wow, Glitter Kid has penis breath. No shit. Pantless Priest is already getting up in your ass. It must be. I must have been right. I must have hit the nail on the head. That's definitely.
Glitter Cat has penis breath.
It's like we're trying to keep this as a this is.
Why do I keep being mocked?
I don't know. I don't know, because they got nothing better to do. Because I'm guessing it's Fire Drake. That's the only one that have the audacity to say that to you. Damien, what's up, yo? What's up, Damien? You want to come over this? You want to come over this Zoom room? You can. Just go look above. The meeting ID is right there, and the passcode. There's a bunch of us in here. Currently, we're making fun of Glitter Kid for having penis breath, and I think we'll jump over to make fun of Patless Priest, and I'm sure Parzival will do something to get his ass roasted. Soon enough, Terry will be here drinking, and I'm not quite sure who Xenon is yet. Cool, man. Come through. Damien will be here. And you guys, I have to go check my food again. You guys sit here and hold down the room. And I'll be back. I'll be back over here and here. Right back. Oh, Xenon, what's up? I can't hear you on this side if you're speaking. Unless you're just cleaning your nostrils. Yeah. Type something in there. Say hello. Tell me who you are. Well. Who is here? Damien is in the room. Welcome. And Damien, when you come in, make sure you pause the... What's up, Damien? Make sure you pause the sound on the YouTube so I don't get an echo. What up, dude?
Hello.
Hello, sir. What's up, man? Yeah, man, look at this. It's a whole fucking event.
Yeah, I'm all good.
Good to see you, man. It's been a bit. How you feeling?
Wait, I can hear you. Wait.
You can hear? Can you hear me on the YouTube or over here? You should be able to hear me here.
I got you in my ear from YouTube. I'm gonna ditch you on the YouTube then.
Okay. That's the way to do it.
Gotta pause that.
Cool. All right.
Oh.
Well, welcome.
It's good.
Chilling, man. Just that's Parzival. He's the smug one of the room. He holds down fort, does most of the technical things.
All right, I see the rest of the gang.
Yeah, Terry's cool, but he's at work, so that's why he doesn't have his face on here. Sai is probably just masturbating in a field somewhere, and Glitter Kid does not have a camera or just doesn't want his face seen because he is actually a demon. I think he's Dracula, and I'm not sure. Patless Priest, I still don't know who he is, and I'm not sure who Xenon is either. Those are new people.
Hey, okay. Hello, people. Hello. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Oh, there's Sai.
It's good not to be seen.
Yeah, Sai, why don't you put your pretty face on camera? Just say hi. Just make yourself known. Jesus Christ. It's not that difficult, man. What the fuck? There he is.
I'm better dark in here. Nah, because I'm down reading shit.
Cracking a beer right now?
That was me. That
Oh,
was me.
okay. Good. Yes. Hey.
Welcome to the show.
Terry Brown.
Yeah, it's good to see
I
you,
like
man.
your name a lot. Terry Brown. That's a good name. I like it.
Strong name. I still think
Yeah,
Patless.
it is.
Hey, Sai, do you think that Patless Priest? Do you think that is Do you think that's Fire Drake?
I don't know.
Okay, if you look in the chat, he's probably talking shit about somebody, and only
Like
Fire
the
Drake would do
Omega
that.
Troll.
Yeah.
He's like Omega Troll.
No, but he's really. It's funny because he's really cool. If you see him on Instagram, we chat all the time. He's very funny. Oh, hey, what up, Xenon? Okay.
Fire Drake.
Yeah, he just likes to use different names, the same as Jay Marley, but that's not Jay Marley. Oh, hey, by the way, Damien, I'm giving away these alpacas here, and I only have 3 accounted for, or 4. Sai's got one. Sai's got one. Size got. Wait, which one do you got? Side. This one right here. This one or this one?
The leftmost one and the middle one I'll take it.
Okay, so
Is that not
which
correct?
one? So the one that left, this one right here, the tall one, he's left. If you want him, you get to name him.
I want one.
Yeah, you take this one. He's
I want
awesome.
to claim that one.
Okay, you got to name him.
The middle one is Ignatius,
Yep.
right?
Ignatius.
And the leftmost is Bartholomew.
Yes.
It's Barth and Ig. Barth and Ig.
Yeah, I don't remember what Terry named his.
Did he?
I thought he claimed one. I thought he claimed one earlier.
Maybe he did. I'm not sure. Maybe I smoked a cigarette.
I will call mine a button.
What is
He
it?
named it Walt.
Walt.
He named it Walt.
Walt. So we got Walt, Ignatius, and you said what, Damien?
Button.
Barton Fink.
Oh, I know.
Barton Fink the wanker. Oh, hey Jay.
That is.
Jay, that's fucking hilarious. Terry Brown reminds me of the story I told involving shitty sheets. Terry, like terry cloth, and Brown, like poop. Yeah. If you guys, whoever heard the story of the dirty, shitty sheets, that's funny. So yeah, I'm gonna read out of this book as soon as I come back from the kitchen. I have something on the stove, and we come back. The book of. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Momentary.
There's one more alpaca that's not named. So anybody who hasn't named an alpaca, just claim it and name it. One more.
Name a fucking alpaca.
It's funny though.
This is hilarious. Percival 108. Are you on Sativa or Indica tonight?
Nah, Percival's
So what's that
classy.
sleeve?
He's classy. He doesn't. He's above us all.
I don't know. It's like a dark green. It's grown outside.
It's good. It's very rare that the plants see the sunlight these days.
Well, you can get lots of different types where I am. You know, and I always tell the guy, no, stuff that was grown outside.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
yeah.
outdoor.
Yeah, where I live, all you can get is grown under the lamp. It never seen the daylight.
Sure. Yeah. Sure. Where are you?
In UK.
UK. Okay. I'm in South Africa.
Nice.
Sure, you would find some drugs in UK, dog. You haven't really looked.
Well, all my suppliers that I know, they all have it from the tents.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure there is some people that grow it outside, but I don't think it's the season for it now. It's probably the harvest season. Or it could be.
Well, in a tent, it doesn't really matter. It depends on when you started growing them. That's when the harvest is like up.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But if you'd be growing it outdoor, I guess that would be about harvest time.
Right now, yeah. The mushroom season, as it's called.
The mushroom season. I was trying to get hold of some mushroom, but it's just impossible. And I have no
You
idea.
just don't know the right people. You should be able to find. It should be pretty easy.
Yeah, you know, I get in touch with quite a lot of people, but they might be the wrong people. You're right.
I don't know. It should be pretty easy.
The recent one has some connections with London, and he gets it from like he never seen a guy. He just get it sent by post. and you pay by Bitcoin and stuff like that.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's how I would do it, but I don't think finding mushrooms would be too hard.
If you know where to look for them, yeah.
You can literally, at least in Finland, I don't know how is it in England, but we can literally order drugs
I mean,
from
it's
the
not
internet
working.
if we want to.
Maybe you wrote the
Are they
wrong one down.
fully grown, or are you ordering a grow box?
Yeah, they're fully grown. Yeah, you just order some stuff from the
8
internet.
869
It's like
1301
a smart drive or something like that.
1301
Smart
70. Yeah.
No,
Try
we're
the
talking
thing
about
again.
mushrooms.
869 1301 7135. And then the passcode is 214 678. I should be right, man. Try again. Maybe you put the wrong thing in because that's whatever he wrote up there, Gary. That's the right number.
That's how we did it the first time when we just ordered from the internet mushrooms and it just came to our door.
Nice.
Yeah, that stuff actually works.
I know you can get like a grow kit for them, but I couldn't find like a smart shop that would actually sell the full grown dried mushrooms.
Well,
Not in UK. I know it's
I'm not
legal
in UK.
different parts.
Yeah.
I know it's legal in
Okay,
different
Finland
parts
you
of
can do.
Europe.
Yeah, you can just do that. You can just order drugs through the internet if you want. So it's pretty easy.
Oh, the future is
Most people-
the future is
most people
beautiful,
don't know
huh?
about
You
it.
just push a button and you get drugs to your door.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
We did that with mushrooms.
Yeah, I mean, if you're,
We,
I mean, if
we wanted to eat some mushrooms, and we just ordered mushrooms. We just pushed a fucking button,
yeah.
and that's it. Mushrooms at our door, and we were tripping balls, having some good
Same.
time.
Same.
Yeah.
I got a guy got a weekly menu of weed and mushrooms,
That's awesome.
and he delivers it.
Fucking lovely.
So get it
Amazing.
by post.
Get them chocolate mushrooms, man. That's nice.
Yeah, he hand delivers it. It's like
So, guys, I'll be reading in a couple seconds here. I'm just feeding my fat face right now. Carrots.
Enjoy your meal.
Yeah, carrots and some broccoli.
Nice.
Sai, did you get the book I sent you?
So good. Guys are missing out. Overcooked carrots and broccoli is my favorite fucking thing, man.
I like carrots. Overcooked carrots. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and like mash them up, mash up potatoes and carrots together and put a little vinegar on it. A little butter and
my God.
vinegar. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Have you tried mashed carrots with peas?
I've never done carrots and peas. Carrots and
Yeah.
potatoes, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
That's a good mix with butter and a bit of sugar.
Yeah, it's a lot like, it gets kind of towards, Ethiopian food, you know? It's always mashed up, mushy, and you just mash up
Yeah.
whatever, yeah. Mash it up. Mash it up. Eat some baby food.
Ethiopian food. Now we're going into the Scandinavian food. Like, yeah. In
Yeah.
Finland we have
Do you
that.
do you guys eat that fish that they bury? Is that you in Finland? You guys bury the fish for like, 2 years and then have you eat rotten fish?
Rotten fish?
The
No.
rotten fish. No, which isn't that a Scandinavian culture thing? You know what I'm talking about?
Actually, no. I'm not so sure.
Look it up. It's one of the
Because I
Scandinavian
never had
cultures.
that.
They bury fish and then it rot and then people eat. Drew is here. I don't know which Drew this is. And then they eat this like fucking.
I've heard of like burying a pig
I think it's.
and letting it rot.
No, I've not heard of the pig thing, the fish thing, and they use yeah, I forget what kind of fish they use, but yeah, it's one of those cultures up there, one of them Scandinavian ones.
But it's like the lummy. It's I think I know what you're talking about, but I never actually had that.
Yeah.
It's called what's it called?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I don't remember.
Anybody-
Lamia, something?
Anybody heard of this before? I mean, it might be Swedish, or some weird. What's the most difficult language on the earth to learn? Isn't it Swedish or
Sweet. I know it's Finnish.
Finnish? Okay, it's one of you guys then. Guess it's not your culture because you'd know that, but it's some weird fucking fish they eat.
I would know that, but we have a lot of like Finnish never was independent. It isn't today, even though we pretend to think like we are independent. But it was the land of.
You guys are all
struggle.
impotent. What?
No, not independent. Independent.
Apparently, men in Finland are all impotent. So don't go there if you're trying to get a good life. Don't do it.
No, Finland is magic.
I heard you, man. Yeah.
They're magical. They're like fucking wizards.
Zoom, yeah, man, Gary. The Netherlands.
Okay,
Jay, do you know I'm talking about that fish meal that people eat? I think they bury halibut. I don't know. Almost time.
Is it like football just politics in disguise?
I'm showing you that now, huh?
I don't know.
You can order like the pre-game package, which is just all politics for like half an hour, with people running around with pads on. You see basketball now. They can put things on the back of their jersey, like, instead of their name, they put some like.
No, obviously, the best country is the country with the best football team.
Are you talking about football, like kicking? You talking about the other football? Talking about the actual football, like soccer?
I'm talking about soccer.
Yeah.
Soccer.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I came over there and I fucked up a bunch of Italians and a bunch of Germans playing soccer. Even though I'm American, I played overseas. I ate those motherfuckers for breakfast. And they flop around all over the place like, oh, I got fouled. Oh, ooh, I tripped on a blade of grass. Oh. Bitchy ass whiny fucking football players. You ain't playing football. You barely playing soccer. You play with fucking
That's
high.
not true.
You bitches.
Come on,
you
bro.
you fucking bitches play with high heels on. You might as well be with high heels and a fucking.
I don't believe it.
You don't even wear shorts. You wear skirts over there.
Really?
There's a fucking weak ass game.
Like this much of pussies.
The Germans are okay at soccer. They actually will play through some shit. But no, Italians, no, fucking drama queen
They are
bitches.
the European champions, you know.
Yeah. If that's the Europeans champion, oh shit. No wonder, man. Fucking wear some makeup and some tight pants, you fucking bitches.
Dog, I've been playing with the big dogs in Finland,
Yeah.
and these guys don't give a fuck if they win or lose. They just do not give two shits
Mm-hmm.
about anything at all. They're
Yep.
just so fucking. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Finland is an interesting football team, you know.
They don't give a fuck.
They have a little more like, yeah, they'll play harder. You know, I wasn't talking about you personally in Finland, but most of the European leagues fucking suck. Oh, I hate Mexican leagues too. Those fucking bitches. They play dirty as fuck in the Mexican leagues. Mm-hmm.
Well, that implies that they want to win, right?
Yes, it does. They do. They'll win at any cost.
Yeah.
They're little like
Finland-
midget
Finland,
machismos.
In Finland, they just don't give a fuck. It's already they're already like, yeah, we lost.
We fucking lost. So let's take
Yeah,
take somebody out. Yeah.
We're just playing for shits and giggles for the show.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's it.
Okay, guys, you want me to dig into this book over here? Let me wash my mouth out.
Then there's one last alpaca that hasn't been named yet.
There is one last alpaca. And because and Damien, just so you know, and there's no, you just got to, just like there are racists and bigots, and there are people that, there's Nazis and there's fascists, there's really terrible people. But then even beyond that, there's people that don't like animals in the world. That they hate animals. They spit on kittens. They kick tiny little. And there's one in the room right now, and he's right there. His name is Parsival. He hates
I'm right there.
he hates animals.
Point it out. I'm here.
Wait, I don't know. Which,
No, he's smiling. He's smiling. Zen is saying this.
It's me.
Smiling.
I can't tell which way is which on the camera. I mean, maybe on your thing you were on opposite sides. On my screen, Damien is right here on my screen. Parsival's over here on my screen. So
You are here on my screen.
you can move the thing. You can move the things around too, right? You can move around where you are in there. So you can just swap it. So that way, if I go Parsival, just switch your positions. Grab your screen and move it. Hey, look at Gary Baxter is here. Yeah, Parsival hates animals. So, and this is why he doesn't talk. He mutes himself because he doesn't want to say anything like "fuck animals." I'm going to throw them all in a trash compactor. Yeah.
It's an impossibility to hate animals.
Exactly.
That's impossible.
It seems impossible. Nothing. Parsival has proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that anything is possible. I thought there was a couple things impossible, but he has proven to me anything is possible because he hates animals
How
with a
about the
passion.
spiders? Do you like spiders?
I love spiders. I have a house spider. First of all, do you like
They are
spiders?
animals.
Anything that Parsival can get his foot on and step on, any size animal. Cockroaches, spiders,
I stabbed a
ants.
lizard once.
He stabbed what?
Stab
accident.
a lizard? Wait,
A
what?
lizard. Yeah.
Yeah. On accident, right?
For
Yeah.
what reason did you stab a lizard?
I was curious to see what it would look like when it died.
How was that on accident? That's on accident. He's the kind of somebody you wake, you come to your house, he's fucking your wife. He's fucking your wife. And he's like, I just tripped and my clothes fell off and I just landed inside of your wife that had her pussy just wide open waiting. That's what he would say. That's how he stabbed a lizard. And called my wife a lizard. How dare you call my wife a lizard? Jesus Christ, man. You know, might as well just killed her. Fuck her dead body. I don't care. Because you want to kill animals. I don't even know. But if you're capable of hating animals, you're capable of anything, Parsival. I can't put anything by this guy.
I'm kind of in the same line of thought.
I know.
Kind of in the same line of thought.
Yep.
It's the lotion on the skin.
But are you like trolling? Are you just being a shithead?
Oh man. Okay, here we go. If you guys want to join, password's there. It worked for Gary. Gary Baxter is here. Say hello to Gary Baxter. I don't know if his mic or his camera's working, but he is in the building. Hello, Gary.
Hello, Gary.
Hello.
Gary is somebody I was right before all this CV shit, we were supposed to go and see a fucking concert down here in New Orleans, and then this whole like CV shit popped off. Fucking sucks. We were supposed to see Gary. There he is.
Cymatics and Gary put their camera on. Cymatics, where the fuck is
your-
Gary? Oh,
Your mic is off.
Yeah, Gary, your mic is off.
Walking to the store, I should turn it on.
Hey.
Dude,
Hi, Gary.
that looks-
What up, my
that
guy?
looks-
Your mic is off. I don't know. You might have to. Okay? There it is. There's a button that you got to push to turn on and off your mic. Look to the bottom left, maybe, of your screen, or the top right. If you go to the top right of your picture, and click the three little dots, you should get a drop-down menu that gives you turn on or off the mic and on and off the video.
So I do live on the coast. There's clouds
I
like
need to get out.
yeah. Does remind me of yeah. The bordering stone right now. It looks like you're on the coast.
Yeah, let's see if I can help. Here, maybe I just ask him to unmute. There you go. Maybe that'll help you. Maybe you just have to push one button now. You should have something that popped up in your screen that says unmute your microphone. Excuse me. Gary is becoming computer literate.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Sai is in a storm right now. It's like gathering.
Yeah.
storm.
Where is Sai right now? I forget where he's staying. I think he's staying in. Sai, I always ask you this, but I always forget. Where the hell are you staying now? What? Are you in Texas?
I'm in Texas.
Texas. That's right. Are you anywhere near Juniper?
Is that close to a coast? Is that close to the sea?
Corpus
No,
Christi
I'm
is.
not.
You're not.
No,
I'm
you're
from
not.
Virginia Beach.
What's it called?
Oh,
Sai?
Oh.
Where are you at?
I'm in Killeen, Texas,
Okay.
but I'm from Virginia Beach.
I used to live in Virginia Beach for a little bit. Gary, you should be able to talk now.
That yeah.
Yes, Gary is here.
Yes.
Gary Baxter's.
Come on, guys, you gotta deal with me.
Yes. No, you have to deal with Sai when he's talking, which can go
Right on.
very awry very quick. Parsival.
They're all good.
Yeah, Parsival right there. He won't even turn his mic off. He's smug. That's the smug bastard right there. He won't even turn his mic off to say hi. He's just so in his own world. He's like, meh, this fucking guy. This fucking guy.
Greetings, Gary.
Greetings.
And Damien I've known for a while, but I've never seen him until today. So there he is.
You have seen the other picture that you said I look like a friend.
Yeah, you do look like somebody I know.
That
Yes.
was like years ago.
Yes.
You're a friendly looking guy. Yeah.
This guy. Yeah, you look. Yeah. When you were doing, when I seen some of the ink that you were doing, right? And we're yeah. Oh, that's right. Damien is a real nice with the inking on the persons. He's a good
Thank you.
he's a good drawer. He's a real good drawer.
Drawer.
Drawer. Is that how you say it? Drawer. I like drawing.
Painter.
I like
Let me
a
show you
painter.
some of the-
Oh, nice, man. My name is Simon, and I like to do drawings. Okay. Is that an ink press?
That's watercolor.
What? Oh, that's just nice, dude.
Oh, damn, that's really good.
Yeah, especially with watercolor, man. That's like sharp lines too. I thought that was oil at first. 'Cause usually,
No,
usually you can't get that.
that's an oil.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Yeah, he
What
draw.
am I messing up with him? No.
Yeah, he draws on people. And he's got so Gary.
I draw people.
Yeah.
I cause them to bleed.
I encourage them to bleed. You will bleed for me today. Give me your blood.
You'll be numb and shake. Man, you described everybody else, but you didn't describe me.
Well, we're waiting to get there. He was showing. Yeah. Well, because
Okay.
as soon as you talk, hey. There's
I don't think you
listen
see that.
listen to Glitter Kid talk. Tell me where he's from. What'd you say, Damien?
That's another oil painting I'm working on.
Oh, nice.
That looks
Right
dope.
now.
Yeah,
You got
man.
another one right there.
Yes, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, Glitter Kid is just listen to him talk, Gary. He's from Transylvania.
What should I say?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh shit, look at that fucking monkey.
That's my neighbor.
That's the monkey neighbors. Oh, he's like dripping coming out of the water. That's rad.
Yeah, that's a copy.
Okay.
That's been published in anybody knows Golden Box?
No.
Let me see. Put it closer. What's it say? Scroll our box. Nice. That's like your shit right there, or it's published in there. You said I couldn't.
No, that's been published.
Okay.
This.
Yeah. You guys are fucking up here on the YouTube because you're missing out on all this.
Behind you. That.
You're missing out on all this cool artwork. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
Damien, I see the shelf behind you on all those bottles. What the hell is that?
yeah, essential oils.
Oh,
Yes.
That's pretty dope.
Oh, Gary, we have one. Gary, I have one alpaca left for a good home, and
Right.
would you care for an alpaca? You got to name him.
Sure.
Good choice, Gary. See, that's a loving heart right there. You know what he didn't do? He didn't say, "Oh, I'm gonna have to feed him. I can't feed him. I'm just thinking about the alpaca." But I know someone in this room that hates alpacas so much they don't even. The first thing they thought about themselves. What would you like to name him, Gary?
He's cracking up like fuck right now. Impossible.
Oh, Gary, you're cutting in out a little bit. Which one is left for Gary? Which one is it? This one, or is it this guy over here?
It's either that guy or the second from the left. I don't know which one.
It's either this guy or
It's
this
not-
guy.
It's not taken.
It's one of
Yeah.
these. I think it's him. I think he's not. Oh, there he is. This guy's not taken right here. Him.
So it's Barth, Ignatius,
Barth,
Button,
Ignatius,
and Button.
Barton Brown.
and Barton Brown over here. Barton Brown, wait, this is Ignatius?
Button
Yeah.
is one. Yeah.
Okay.
The middle one is Ignatius.
Yeah, there you go. Ignatius. Yes.
Yes.
And this is Gary's when he comes back, when his shit works again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary, you're maybe your connection maybe you step out the. Oh, here, who is this? Duncan is in here. Let's see what the fuck this is. You might have to like step out of the room and then step back in. I don't mean physically walk out of the room. I mean disconnect and connect again. Sometimes that fixes the problem. Because right now I cannot see or hear you, Gary. Gary Baxter. And you guys are missing out on cool artwork. And I'll be reading momentarily as soon as...
Something. Is it Psy? No, it's not Psy.
No. Everybody else is canal. Yeah, I don't know.
What'd you say?
I'm so high, Sai.
I was just wondering where that voice comes from, and I was thinking maybe it's you, but it wasn't not you. So.
Okay, and so whoever else, yeah, Gary dipped for a second. He can come right back in, and then I'll start reading as soon as Gary gets back in here. And maybe Gay Marley will come through. I mean Jay Marley. Oh man. Oh.
You know that's what children call each other, gay.
Yeah. I don't think anymore. I don't think so much anymore.
Insult ever.
It's so good, isn't it?
You have to go with the faggot, though.
Yeah, well, faggot is a very sensitive term, you know. Faggot is probably worse than calling someone a cunt these days. But you can get away with saying cunt in England and in like Wales, and you can get away with it in Australia, definitely. But America, cunt is pretty bad. And faggot is the worst. Can't call anybody a faggot. Or retarded.
Nobody? You can't do that?
No, there's only certain people that can get away with calling somebody a retarded cunt faggot. Like I could, because I just don't care what they think. But other people, they don't want the recourse of that.
What about? Can you say the N word at all?
It depends on who.
I'm scared of saying it with you guys.
Well, and that's a glitter kid. I don't give you the right to say that, because if there's people that are melanated in here, you can ask them for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way it works. Like, could I say it? Would I say it here to a bunch of white people? No, because that's retarded. If I'm around melanated people, sure, because it's you know what I'm saying? Like,
When I was a kid, I had a guy from Bosnia Herzegovina, this Middle East country, and he's a black guy. Came into our class. It was the second year in school, and we had a relationship where we joked around how much can you insult a person based on their race, based on where they live from. So we both came to the conclusion that the N word, and I don't want to say it right here. I feel safe to say it, but I don't want to say it. No, I don't want to say it. Good choice. Good choice. You're way too fucking white to say it. There's nothing that a black man can say to a white man that's worse, that's more powerful than that.
Oh yeah.
That word.
Certainly.
And he agreed with me.
Yeah.
And we kind of had this inside joke whenever we met.
Oh yeah.
I would call him that word in front of other people and just make them shocked, and we would have a fucking riot.
See, there you go. Yes, because you're on that level with them. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like there's It's like you're not.
I'm still scared to say it.
Yeah, because you're Finland. You're Finland. Like you only have like you have a TBG, a token black guy. You know, or that that's
my best friend.
I know. For you can look to him. You could say it. Oh, look at here. You know what? Will Johnson's coming in the room. You could ask him, and he's actually light skinned. So you could ask a light skinned black dude. I don't even think Will is comfortable saying it. We'll ask Will. Will, you heard our conversation?
I did hear. You know.
I don't wish to insult anybody.
Okay, so Glitter Kid here is from Finland. He's from Finland, and he's just wondering about, like, he feels uncomfortable saying the N word, and I say, well, just say it, because you know the George Carlin joke. You're putting the word in my head, right? Like,
I know the joke.
See, there we go.
I'm still not.
Yeah, he's not, and he should, and right, Will. Exactly. Will, my point is, he's from Finland. He's way too white. There's no way he can say it. Don't say it. It's a bad idea.
I can only say it to my friend. It doesn't matter who is listening. I can say it to him, but I can't say it otherwise.
Yeah, it's like
it's like
it's
an inside joke. I'm just fucking around.
So hey, welcome everyone. This is the most multi-talented. I don't know if he is. I would call him a virtuoso but he is extremely talented with lots of instruments. This one here, Will Johnson, can play the guitar pretty good. And yeah, so say hello to Damien and Parsival. Parsival is the smug motherfucker that does hate animals, but he is not. He is way worse than a Nazi or a Jew killer, or even, for that matter, he is beyond fascist. He's a smug cunt. But I like him anyways. Everybody else doesn't like him. I love him. I respect his decision to hate animals.
Sam, what's up? Hi, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Sai is walking and playing with his hair.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not. I'm listening. It's fucking loud.
Well, okay. And who else did Gary get back in here? Yeah, Gary's here, but his shit's not working. What's up, Will Johnson? What are we doing here?
This is my
How's it going?
What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Bong bong. Yes. Well, I'm gonna read a little bit out of this book, and then we'll play some music and fuck around after this. And you people on YouTube, feel free to come over here because there's cool artwork.
I'm
and
actually no.
Hmm?
So I'm gonna go in the store.
Okay, man. Put your mask on. Don't let
Right
him.
when you're gonna read.
Oh, dude. Okay, fine. Hey, I'll wait for you. How long you gonna be in there, Sai? How long you gonna be in there?
Huh?
How long you gonna be in there? I'll wait.
5 minutes?
Okay, I'll wait for you.
5 minutes?
Yeah. I get paid by the I get prorated by the minute, so you're gonna owe me for those 5 minutes.
Oh
You-
shit.
You're gonna pay. You're
I
gonna
can't
pay.
cross the street right. Don't start the time yet.
You're gonna pay me in push-ups, man.
Oh hell yeah. It's a new way of payment.
Yeah. Get him in shape.
You know what? I'll just take the shit into the store. You can do it. Damn. You're gonna try to tell me to put on a mask. You guys are gonna hear me say I'm exempt.
Oh, you're gonna say exempt. Oh, you're gonna tell him you're exempt. I gotta hear this. I want to see this righteous indignation.
I always do. I haven't put a mask on this whole time.
Like, nah, I don't do that thing. just tell him your ma gave you a pass that you don't need to. My mom said it's okay. I don't need to. And Gary, you know there is a chat function. I don't know why your shit's not working. I cannot see or hear you, just so you know that. But you are in the room, and there is a chat function for everybody else. If you want to hit the chat, and we can see what you've said. And I will be reading. I'm gonna start reading in like 5 minutes. So I gave Sai a little bit of time, and apparently, Will is opening up a present. It's a gift. I bet it's a lot of drugs. He's a college kid, so I know he gets drugs sent to him. No, it's not drugs.
Drug amount.
This is 50 pounds of pure uncut Colombian heroin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, straight from Amazon.
Oh no, that was the first time when I said to you something about heroin, and I really thought, because you play, you know, a lot of musicians get into heroin, and you were like, well, thanks, man, I got a fucking problem with that, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I was like, are you serious? He had me going for a little bit on Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, I told him to go kill himself. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, if he really kills himself, I will feel a little bit responsible.
Yeah, I would come back and haunt your ass.
Yeah. I'm like, oh no, why did I tell him to do that? You told me to kill myself. It sucks over here. Yeah, what did you get? Is that a present or is it
This is incense holder.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my dishes and when I put this in the kitchen and grab a. Is it time for me to have a beer yet? Can I have a beer? It's 4:00. I think I've earned one. Is that okay? Yeah. I'll have a beer.
It's midnight in Finland.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's have a beer.
I've had a beer.
I'm gonna mute the shit.
Where are you at, dog? Sai is like you're in the eye of the storm or something. I don't know.
Yeah, so everybody that thought I got drunk every day that I was on here, I've had an obscene amount of alcohol in the house for the last 4 days, and I still have the same pack of PBRs as I did. So fuck you guys. You think I'm a drunk? No, I'm not an alcoholic. I'm a perfect drunk, occasionally.
You are a drunk.
Yes, I am. But I just took 2 weeks off, man. 2 weeks.
Glitter Kid is a sausage skin? What is this? Who is this?
Oh
That was
yeah, okay.
crazy.
You know what? Who said sausage skin? That's gotta be fucking Fire Drake. Where do you see this?
It's in the chat.
Oh yeah, if he said sausage skin, that's Fire Drake. He said that last night, don't you remember?
Yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Why is
See,
he
Fire
traveling
Drake, why
with
you
me,
gotta use
bro?
the same why you gotta use the same jokes, Fire Drake? The sausage skin, that's hilarious.
Dog, I'm. If I was a sausage, I'm like Lutherheim. I'm like the fucking palest sausage.
Yeah,
I've
he
seen.
is the you know those hot dogs you get, the white hot dogs? Anybody know about those?
Yeah.
You
I
like
do.
vegan hot dogs?
Yeah. Well, cause he sleep.
Have you ever had any white hot dogs? Those are pretty good. Actually.
Yeah, they are. That's upstate. That's like New York, East Coast shit. They don't really sell them anywhere else. It's hard to find them. White hot dogs are where it's at.
It's German. It's German, and we have some of them.
Yeah, because the Germans came over to.
Vegan sauce.
Yeah,
I'm
Pennsylvania.
not vegan. I
Ve-
eat fucking mud. I eat fucking sawdust if I want to.
Yeah,
I
he
eat
eats human
freaking
flesh.
fish.
Because he is, the reason he's so white and so pale is because he sleeps in a fucking
True.
coffin during the daytime. Like you're meeting an
True.
actual a draconian vampire. Like so, welcome. See, that's why.
Yes.
This is why you can't see him.
I'm putting my pants back
Even if
on.
you put the camera on him, you won't be able to see him because the camera there's a lensing thing, and he's full of red mercury, which we'll be doing a study
Yeah.
on tomorrow. But yeah,
Red Mercury and the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, we'll
you,
do-
You need to take off those pants anyways with me. You just gotta take them off.
yeah, I know, right? Oh, but we right next to you, Patless Priest is already here.
We had a team called Team Without Pants. Like, that's when you try hard. When you take off your pants, that's when you really
Well,
try hard.
oh, I thought it was in reference to dogs when they're running and they're panting, they just don't.
No. That's you trying hard.
I was trying. There was a joke somewhere there. Come on.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm willing to try the terrible jokes. That's all right. I'll fail sometime. I'll fail miserably for everybody else. I fell on my face with that one.
Side shot.
All right,
Well,
so
I'm gullible to a degree, so I'll just listen to whatever the fuck.
hey Parzival, do you want to put the book up? If you want, you can. If not, I'm just going to read. So here goes, guys. This is from the book of Gaia, from the pharmacist's desk reference, and Parzival's going to put it up on the big screen if you guys want to see it, or you can look at my silly face. And we've already read some of it, and we got to here we go. I think we got to food. Here, I'll start from in the middle somewhere. Here we go. Food should be of a great interest to anyone exploring the nature of consciousness. Matter is the food of consciousness. It allows for the conscious expression of joy. Pure matter creates ecstasy. Hence, pure food is the source of ecstatic joy, and its eventual material expression in the kingdom of good. One's temple of matter, and one's living stone. Joy is the innate need and requirement of every material living thing. From the seed particle of intelligence that exists in a state of equilibrium equal to the state of deep sleep, there is a stirring and brooding of subconscious energy that creates the movements necessary for the beginnings of material evolution. This movement, for eons of time, has been called or described as light. This light exists prior to and independent of the material manifestation. This is the light of Christ or the light of Logos, the vibratory pulse or the name or word that describes the sign of the seed particle nature. The light seeks to build a temple of matter to express itself fully to the measure of its own creation. In this, the created is the creator. This is the first cell of creation. It is a conglomerate of consciousness or identity in connecting matter. These identities are symbolized and comprehended as the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 tribes of Israel, the months of the year, and the 12 cranial nerves are paths of awareness. Gradually, all matter evolves under the influence of consciousness and expresses itself fivefold as that which can be seen, smelled, heard, tasted, and touched. These 5 elements are the basic building blocks of material existence. These are the 5 points of fellowship for consciousness. With them, we find the consciousness within our environment set in space and time. Further expressing itself, matter evolves as space, sound, hearing, and the ear, air, mass, touch, and the skin, fire, color, vision, and the eye, water, taste, the sense of taste, and the tongue, earth, the aromas of the effluvia, and the sense of smell, and the nose. Altogether, there are 22 constituents of matter. You will be taught this elsewhere. First, you must comprehend that your physical material body is why you are here. You must understand that your living matter gives to you your senses. The senses are primary. If the senses are removed, you cannot make sense of anything. The entire world of experience becomes nothing. Only through your senses are you aware of existence. Without senses, no world exists for you. The senses create mind, mind allowing for the reasoning of intelligence, which is the expression of the soul, or the soul, S-O-L. Can you see the seat of consciousness face to face? Yes, it is the answer. Yes is the answer. In fact, you must. Otherwise, you have sealed your fate to death and rebirth, and you miss the marvelous wonder of your true work and glory for being here in the first place. As consciousness expresses itself through matter, matter evolves or progresses forward until it reaches an immortal condition or state. The state is not stale, but rather dynamic and personal. Immortality is a state of infinite material variety, in appearance, personality, and form, yet the immortal one's matter is unified in purpose, thought, varied in expression, and kingdoms without end. In this conception of pure matter, time and space do not rule over your dealings, limiting us as they do in mortal consciousness. Rather, time and space facilitates material exchange. In the mortal plane of consciousness, there are many places we cannot visit. Thus, space limits us. Not to speak of what time does to us. Time is the god of this world, showing us that our sense of what is real is just a passing fancy, for it will not endure. Every second, everything is passing away, like sand through fingers. Everything dies and dissolves and changes. But as one's tendency towards the exploitation and dissolution of matter recedes in the light under this understanding, that the whole material phenomenon is subject to death, time shows another face. In other words, when you begin to understand the act upon the ways of life, then you are not as close to death as you were before your enlightenment and new works. In fact, instead of aging rapidly, you will either age less rapidly, stop aging, or even reverse aging that has already taken place. This is regeneration of form. Time and space are necessary facts in the mortal plane for the development of matter into the full measure of the signature housed in the life principle of the matter's consciousness. This is called fulfilling the measure of one's creation. When intelligence has been housed in a given material form and allowed to live into a fullness of experience in that form, it is then freed to progress in conscious awareness through the food chain into a new, more complex material form. To be spellbound or awestruck by the transcendent light of pure consciousness endowed upon pure matter is to counteract the entropic influence of mortal material, time, and space. Just as in moments of lovemaking, time seems to stand still, so it is in the union of transcendental love between pure matter and two or more beings thus gathered and engaged. Similarly, space also exists on this level of pure element in order to facilitate the two essential constituents of loving, rapport, union, and separation. The next evolution step is that of matter and of the light of consciousness on this path of eternal progression is to locate oneself in the maze of matter that is temporary or mortal condition and unravel the material illusion. Intelligence dwelling in the matter that is not yet pure is surrounded by misconception. The spirit of intelligence must make its way, step by step, in the direction its true reality and purpose of being is. Soul, or the light of intelligence is nearby. We can try to find out what and where the seat of intelligence is if we eliminate the impure elements of our being and build a house of pure elements that the light of consciousness can shine through brightly, wherein there is no darkness nor hidden mystery of our being. Until then, we simply look through the windows of ignorance and blurred vision. We look through a glass darkly. Seeing, we do not comprehend. This is the process of the magnus opus, the great work, the living temple work, where you become a worker in the temple of life and light, reaching for an immortal condition, a day of consciousness endowment where you step forth into the light of day and see for yourself who you really are. You are your own creator. You are the lord of your own house. So when time seems to stand still, in immortality, reality does, in fact, say this. In this state, then it is said, one is without beginning of days nor end of years. Once matter is formed and consciousness is centered, we must again turn to food if we are to increase our consciousness to any significant degree. Humans are not truly instinctive about eating, as undomesticated animals are, and have no notion of the intelligence to be derived from eating a certain way. In fact, they do not know how to eat. Watch people. You will see how mechanical and unconsciously they eat, swallowing without chewing and permitting all kinds of chaotic ideas and feelings to interfere with the process of digestion, and secreting and eliminating of poisons. And they wonder why they fall ill. It is their way of eating. In today's families, everyone is busy reading, watching TV, working, chattering, arguing, and fighting as they eat their food. A meal eaten under such conditions makes you want to do nothing afterwards but sleep. You are so heavy and weighed down that you have no enthusiasm for anything. If you eat as you should, you feel fit, lucid of mind, and ready to work. Well, then how should one eat? I will tell you what a prophet does. First of all, knowing that he must prepare the best possible conditions in order to benefit himself, remaining silent and devoting his thoughts to his temple. He knows also that the first mouthful is the most important. The most important moment of any action is the first step, for it signals the release of the forces, which, once released, do not stop but continue to the end. If you begin in a state of harmony, whatever you do will be harmonious in the end. And then he eats slowly and chews the food thoroughly, not only for the sake of his digestion, but because the mouth is a celestial laboratory which absorbs the subtle etheric energies before sending the grosser particles to the stomach. The mouth is to the subtle plane what the stomach is to the physical plane, a highly perfected instrument with glands on and under the tongue that capture the etheric particles, which explain why you can be completely restored and cheered when you are weary and weak with hunger by the first mouthful before it has time to even reach the stomach. The mouth distills energy and sends it to the nervous system before the less subtle elements can reach the stomach. It should not surprise you to hear that etheric elements can be extracted from the food. Fruit, for instance, is made of solid and liquid substance, but few are aware of the solid, liquid, gaseous, and etheric matter. Everybody is aware of the solid and liquid substances, few are aware of the subtle aroma, which belong to the region of air. No one pays the slightest attention to the etheric side, the effluvia, which has to do with the color, odors, and especially the life of the fruit. And the most important part of all, because it is these particles that nourish our more subtle centers. Since his physical body is also mental and emotional, man might well wonder how to feed them rather than letting them starve. Man knows approximately what to feed his physical body. I say approximately because most people eat flesh, which is harmful for them both physically and psychically. But man has no idea what to give his etheric or electric body, his astral or his emotional body, nor his mental body. Just as it is an aid to the physical body to masticate thoroughly, the etheric body needs something more, respiration or spirit. It is the same way that a breeze animates the flame when you blow on a spark to light the fire. So breathing deeply during the course of a meal makes for better combustion. Digestion, respiration, and reflection are all forms of combustion, the only difference being in the degree of heat and the purity of the substance. If you stop eating from time to time and take a deep breath, the combustion that takes place allows the etheric or electrical circuitry of your body to extract the subtle particles that it needs from the food. It is the etheric body that is the seat of the vitality, memory, and sensitivity. It is to your advantage to see that it is nourished. The emotional body is nourished by even more subtle matter than etheric particles, for it is nourished by emotions and feelings. If you concentrate on the food while you're eating with love, your astral and emotional body will extract from it the precious particles it needs. As a result, you will be filled with love for the whole world. You will feel happy and at peace, and with only one desire, to live in harmony with nature. When the astral body, emotions, are properly nourished, you have a marvelous feeling of well-being that makes you want to behave generously and tolerantly in life. And if you have important problems to solve, you handle everything with tact and understanding, and you become emotionally mature. To nourish the mental body, the initiate concentrates on his food with his eyes closed, as the food is for him a manifestation of the gods and goddesses of immortal life. He tries to see all of its aspects, where it comes from, what it contains, what qualities it has, what entities have cared for it, and its signatures, for they are invisible energies that abide in trees and plants. His mind is absorbed with these matters while he draws the elements from the food that are still now more subtle than those needed by the astral or emotional body. A meal partaken of in this way leaves him with a comprehension he did not have to start with. He sees things more clearly and is ready to undertake the most exacting mental work. Most people imagine it is through reading, studying, and reflecting that one develops intellectual capacities. This is not true. Although study and reflection are certainly indispensable, in themselves they are not enough. The mental body needs to be fed certain elements during meals for it to be strong and resistant enough to make prolonged efforts. Looking at and smelling your food truly feeds you, and when done with purity, it will fill you even to the sense of fullness. Eat with your nose. You must understand that the astral body is what sustains your emotions, and the mental body is what sustains your mind, your thinking. These two bodies must therefore be given the appropriate nourishment before you can expect to equal to the task of living your life to the full measure of its creation. I need to take a breather. Whew. So, you wonder why my nose is so big. That's how I eat. Ah.
Oh, that's dangerous as fuck.
I'm telling you, huh? There it is. There it is.
I'm willing to believe that everybody in this chat knows to a degree this sort of stuff, but that's still dangerous. That's gonna disconnect people.
That's the next step, man. What's up, Barefoot? What are you doing? You coming through?
No,
Oh, I'm glad you got A's.
you
Barefoot got
call
to
it
sleep.
next-
Come through.
You call it next step, but it's like it's normal. It's just
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's you have two choices here. You can go down the ladder and start the game over, or you can keep climbing up the ladder and become immortal. You know, that's the two choices. It works either way. You know, I got it on my arm right. I don't know if you can see it. It's a power and reset button. You can power the game off, you reset it, whatever you want. You can power it down and then come back to the same spot.
Don't take immortality. They don't take it well. They go insane.
Well, yeah, that's the first step is the insanity, but then you get inside of sanity and you realize like you're gonna like most people want to like just turn the game off and then can I take a nap for like 100 years and come back when the game is still here. Yeah, and it's called Kundalini.
Yeah, there's no way going back from that.
Yeah,
It's just over. It's game
Kundalini.
over.
Yeah, it's called Kundalini syndrome or Jerusalem syndrome. When people spark their Kundalini and then they believe that they're God and they're immortal and they get caught up in that and they lose their shit big time. Yeah.
It's your intelligence and your rationality, your common sense that's gonna tie you down a little bit.
Yeah. Well, Barefoot, come through.
That's why I don't like talking about that sort of stuff. Like I don't want to get there because people just
Because
spiral out of control.
yeah, because how many lifetimes or how many years have you been in this body, Dr. Acula?
Many, but I don't know how many.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, I hear you, man.
I don't know how many actually. Yeah, I don't know.
Just so we know who you are. There he is. See who he is? Look at his name. Dr. Acula.
Well,
Yeah, pretty good shit, huh? Hey, Will Johnson, do you want to grace us with? You bored? You want to play? You want to play with your guitar? You want to play with that thing? Cause Parsival can play. Hey, Parsival can play too. You guys want to fucking do a ditty? Hey, Parsival, you want to do a ditty with the fucking Will Smith? You want a jam session?
but
Yeah.
It's a bit late for me to play.
yeah.
Oh Christ. Oh Christ.
Let's
Crumb.
get away from the God topic, please.
Yes.
Please, let's get the
Oh,
fuck away
okay,
from
Dracula.
that.
I have to go get a cable first. But yeah.
Okay, man. Okay. Whatever, man. Well, fucking. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Was that fun?
What is that book? You need to link me that book though.
Ask Parsival. He'll link it to you.
Alright, Parsival.
What's up, everybody?
Oh Christ. Here she is. What are you doing?
Good, great.
Oh.
I'm playing with rocks.
Yes, you've been playing with rocks a lot. Are you smoking them today, or are you just playing with
I'm
them?
smoking a cigarette, but I'm inspecting.
Oh, inspecting the rocks, making.
Yeah, these are rocks that, well, they came from the womb of Duluth.
Okay.
Untrue. But go on.
Uh-huh. Yeah, smoking rocks is here. Sai is almost back to his constabulary.
Alpacas. Wait, what are those things?
What are you doing?
The alpacas has been named.
The alpaca has been named? No.
Who all is in here? How do I
Who don't you know? Who don't you know in here?
What's up, everybody?
Smoking rocks, I don't know her.
Oh, there's the face. Okay.
Okay,
Well, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, look, I'm telling you, you don't know Will Johnson, but you might know him. You might know him from my chats. What is your
Will
ex?
Johnson.
Yeah, that's Will Johnson. Smoking rocks.
Nice to meet you, Will Johnson.
Smoking rocks is what's your thing on Instagram? What's your handle?
Instagram, Wolves and Roses.
Wolves and Roses. That's Wolves and Roses.
Yeah.
And Parsival hates animals. We'll just get that out the way.
Well, you're an animal.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Damien is a magical artist.
Maybe.
Let's see. You already know Dracula. Terry.
Come on.
Finland! Okay, all right. What's up?
I don't
Just a dude.
I don't know who Astral Anus is, or I think I know who Drew is.
Oh, we have anuses in the house. Oh God, there were so many of them last
There's
night.
so many anuses last night. I have nothing to do with that today. That's on their own accord. And Damien is a master craftsman of arts, and Will Johnson can strum on the guitar like a little bit.
Oh, Will, strum.
Yeah, do it now, Will. And maybe the Germans will come through. Well, the Germans.
What's up with those lights, Damien? On your ceiling.
They are just lights.
Yeah, they're just ceiling lights. They're called.
Why
They're
are they like that?
They're soffits. They go into the ceiling.
I didn't brush my hair this morning.
Are they trying to mimic like a star sign or something like that?
No. It's just 5 of them. They don't mimic anything other than the 5 dots like you get on a.
Barefoot, I'm glad you slept well, yo. You guys can come through to the room if you want. Tell Barefoot the numbers. It should be right above you. Hey, you guys hold on in YouTube land. You guys got to hold on for a second. I'll be right back. If this.
And that's my dog, Little Bear. She's hunting. Go get them, bears. Get them squirrels. And then I have, this is a plumerium. We've got citrus. And I cut myself earlier. I don't know on what, but I got some corn. I need to brush my hair every time I look at myself. It's like,
Smoking rocks and cutting herself. She's got lots of problems, huh?
Amazing.
Yeah, check this shit out though, because I kind of want to like burn it down, but I can't, because then I'd probably burn myself down.
That's a really cool place.
Look at this fucking American flag that they. Can anyone see that on the side of the hill?
You gotta zoom in maybe.
Oh, how do I?
Yeah, the sooner you shut up, the sooner you can hear Will play.
Well,
I'm gonna put him on the big screen. Shay Marley missing, and so are you, Barefoot.
oh my God.
Yes, you do.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
That was great.
Just fuck with it, guy. Yeah, man. Just fucking finger that bitch. Do it. Stroke that fucker.
Yeah, fuck that.
Stroke that motherfucker.
What do you want to hear?
Ooh.
Anything.
Yeah, man.
Magic
What you
man.
feeling like?
Yeah.
If you guys come through, you can hear Will Johnson plays some. Yeah. Come through. It's fun.
That's what I got.
Yeah, man.
Amazing. Thank you.
Fucking, that's wicked, man.
That's good.
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys, he has a tip jar. I don't know where it is, but he's got a tip jar somewhere. So if anybody gives me any tips or anything, I'll make sure I send him a gift or something. See, for only 1 minute of playing, he has earned the hearts and minds and souls of millions of people.
He looks so embarrassed.
He does, doesn't he though? It's so weird.
Yeah,
It's so
he
weird.
does. That
How
was
is he so
amazing.
shy? How the fuck is he so shy? I don't get it.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I've been shot my whole life, so that's why.
Yeah, I know. I know. You told me why, but it works now. You can talk now. Hey, we got over our speech impediments.
It's good though. Show it, own it, just play it. Fucking go for it, dog.
He called you dog. You got a. What'd you say?
Dracula?
Yeah, Dracula wants you. He's the one that sleeps during the day in a coffin.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, see, he look at Will. He's shy too. He won't even put his fucking face on camera. Cause you know why?
Put my face on camera,
you-
dog.
you know
I
why?
can't do it.
You know why? Because he's invisible.
Pasty and white?
He's so pasty. I know.
Oh, well, yes, I'm invisible. You can't actually, even if I gave you my full name, wouldn't be able to find me anywhere on the internet. Actually, I made sure of that.
He's invisible to the world.
Yes.
Well, fucking thank you, Will. That was awesome. And at any point in time, if you're feel so inspired, feel free to, start playing. Whatever. We're gonna try to get a couple more people in here. We'll get you a fucking audience in here. We'll get you a tip bucket. Do you do any busing around Bloomington, or do you just?
Actually, one time,
Oh, I'm muted.
that lived outside my building, and I would always talk to him like we were chill.
Uh-huh.
And he got me out and play one time because I told him that I play guitar. Well, that's the only time I've done it.
Uh-huh. Oh, shit, man. So you've never bust anywhere. You never bust, and that's crazy.
No, I'm bus.
Wow. Now,
I should.
well, fucking why not, man? The fuck? You know? That's fucking easy money for drinking money, man. And you know where you go to college, all those kids are fucking paid for, man. All their fucking educations are paid for. Fucking rich ass
Where are
motherfucking
you
white boys.
going to school? Where are you going to school?
Go to Indiana University.
Oh, you're at IU.
Yeah, that's like what, $28,000 a semester?
I'm family in Indiana.
Oh, really? That's
I'm in a community college and it's $21,000 a fucking year in California though. But yeah, South Bend and Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
But I made a request and I was muted, I think.
Oh yeah, I know. I made a request for you to shut your face,
Fuck you.
but I did it.
No, but I love you. I love you.
I love you too.
Yeah.
No, what was your request? What was your request?
A redemption song by Bob Marley.
I know the song, but I
Dun, 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 dun,
No, he's
dun.
more left-handed. He plays more Hendrixy or bluesy. Hendrixy or bluesy.
Okay. Oh, Otis Redding.
yeah, wait, yeah. One sec though.
Oh, okay. Let him pull out the chords, the chord structure.
Sitting on that dog.
Back in a second, just hold.
He gotta go smoke. He gotta go smoke something. He gotta go smoke something.
Oh, there we go. Now I can see everybody. Oh,
Oh shit.
okay, I'm going. Just playing with rocks.
Well,
Why am I back?
guys, feel free to come through, Jay, if you want to make a. If you want to make a. If you want to jump in here, there's
Wow.
a good ton of us in here.
Citrain.
Look.
Yo, son, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see
Okay,
you
hey, Parcel, it's been fun, man. Hey,
Dreams.
don't slaughter any animals before bed. It doesn't help you sleep.
Remember that you are an animal.
Hey,
Sleep
Mark,
well, mate.
peace out, bro.
Peace.
Animals are gross.
Yeah, but we're the hot.
Well, okay, Will, what were you laughing about? Oh, you had to get your other guitar. Ah, so he's got multiple tools.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Auschwitz. Oh, look at see. Oh, I'm so glad you should not. I'm so glad that cat. You shouldn't have put.
You still
If you,
hear me?
yeah, if you would have pulled that cat out earlier, when Parsifal was here, he would have tried to jump through the computer and kick it or something.
what's your request again?
Dock of the Bay.
Ready.
Oh, fuck. Something like that. I don't know how it goes.
No, you got this. Come on, just try it.
No. Give him something he's comfortable with. I want to hear. Do you know anything by him?
Yeah, just give me
Or
the
being called to
feelings.
play.
What did you say?
Don't take a suggestion, just play it.
Little way.
Yeah, just go with it.
Yeah.
Flow with it.
Oh, there it is. Oh no. Okay, I gotta check a message again. But guys, come through if you want. I gotta jump off here real quick. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Fucking good.
There's nothing like
Good.
Oh, what's that song you sent me the other day? What's his name? Coleman. The dude sitting there smoking a cigar smoking a cigarette on the front. Just the old Coleman. Ooh.
Vernon Coleman?
No, not Vernon Coleman. Oh, black dude playing guitar.
We're back.
Lightning Hopkins.
And Hopkins, is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was somebody else. Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else though, but yeah. What you sipping on? Some Starbucks? You went and bought Starbucks, didn't you? No?
Nah, bro. This is the boutique coffee shop.
Oh, okay. Shit. Well, that's an upgrade from that. Boutique.
Dude, was there Soma in Bloomington when you were here?
No, no.
He's called Soma. You already know what Soma is.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. It's mad good though.
He's good, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the nectar of the gods.
Yeah, I used to go to that little spot on the corner. Oh man, I forget the name of the street. They used to have the little downstairs spot where they would do tamales. It's a really fine restaurant. They do like pastries and shit, but like nice afternoon lunch. And then they got like the tamale joint in there. No, do you know what I'm talking about? It's on the corner. Huh?
Where's it at? My bad.
Well, I mean, it's such a small fucking place. It's on that corner going north out of town. Fuck, I can't remember the names of the streets. It was so long ago. A little ways. Let's see, like two stops away from the B line. That helps. Be on the B line going this way. Go to the left. Go down towards the mall. Yeah, does that give me a little bit of idea? From where you are, you would walk out of your house and walk. You keep the school to your left and walk straight. I forget the name of the fucking street there.
Where I'm at though.
Okay, start at, okay, here, start at your favorite bar. Start at the upstairs spot, upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Walk downstairs, go to the right to where the college is. As soon as you hit that street there, walk, take a right, and then keep walking, and walk past the college and go down the street, down that little hill, and then right there on the right in the corner before you going out of town, there's a little fucking cafe there. It's like the best place in town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find it on
You
a
live in
second.
the same city.
I used to live in Bloomington. He's in IU. I used to live in Bloomington.
Yeah, let me do something.
Do you have anything? Hey, Will, do you have anything you sing to?
Nah.
You know, you don't break your voice out like that.
What?
You're not gonna break your voice out?
Nah, I'm not. I can't really sing.
Not at all, or just not in front of people.
Not in front of people and not. I'm
Okay,
not,
okay, I got you.
Uh, I can
Okay, here I gotta pretend. You know whenever you pick up that little white girl at the bar, and she's like, "Oh, you play guitar," and then you serenade her. Play that song. There's that one song. Play that go-to song.
That song?
Play that song. I want to know what it is, because I want to know what it is.
It's obviously John Mayer. Don't be stupid.
Play that John Mayer, boy. Yes.
I honestly forget how it goes. After
Well, because that's you. That's all, that you only need to get to there, right? That's the only. And then she's like, do you have a bathroom? I have to go wring my panties out. Oh shit.
Right, guys, I gotta go. I still got to prepare some work for tomorrow,
Well-
so I'm gonna be busy for a bit.
Good to see you,
It's great
Damien.
to see you and meet you all.
Yeah, man. Pleasure. We'll be doing this often. Yeah, do I have you linked on the? I'm with you on the. I'm linked with you on the Instagram. But are you in my room? Did you get it from there, Damien?
Your room.
Because I have like 30 people in that we have like just fuck around and send memes to and shit. No, I'll link you up from there. So
No,
whenever.
I just typed the number from the chat. That's
Okay.
all that was.
Okay, well I'll add you to the thing. So whenever I'm doing one of these, I'll send you a link. Yeah.
Wicked.
Cool, bro.
Well, pleasure to see you.
Yeah. Adios.
Have a good night. Okay, bye.
Toodles. If you guys want to join, you can. Come. Look. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Oh no. Oh no. I'll be back. I'll have to come back. My computer's stuck, so I gotta fix it. I'll be back here too in a minute. Peace.